Three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Zack Greinke gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Right side, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's got a 40-homer season going already. He's at 40 home runs right now. He's got a chance to swing for 41 in this one. Heck, maybe even 42 or 43 if we're really lucky.
Ready now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Greinke has, of course, been on the mound in the major leagues for some time now, and during that time he's collected over 180 victories. I don't have the specifics in front of me, but I know that's way up there among active leaders. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Pat Neshek gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Bautista at the track. The wall. Gone!
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
264 is average entering play, 6 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Herrera has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Third baseman.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle is...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Carlos Santana.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in third place in that department. Standing in, Maikel Franco, career line against Greinke. He's only 1 for 10. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, I want to focus on the guy on the mound because he brings gold to the party, and I can't say enough how crisp and how effective a defense plays when the pitcher can field his position. There's nothing better than a pitcher who can help himself in the field.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Cabrera isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
In now, Pat Neshek. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta.
For the Diamondbacks.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Missed with a slider. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Jose Bautista, known obviously for the high leg kick and the light tower power. He's no slouch defensively, works hard at his craft, and has the ability to throw guys out with a strong and accurate arm.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Cabrera's up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. The pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very
well. The first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Now to the plate, Aaron Altair. He flew out in his last at-bat. Greinke over to first, but the runner's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Up next for Arizona, John Ryan Murphy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater.
This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Franco has it. And this is lined softly to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Gerard Dyson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are
taken high and deep to right. Back goes Bautista, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Carlos Santana.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1. Santana is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead cold guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And that's out number one.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Asdrubal Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. Lines softly toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the D-backs 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez right there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. First delivery to him on the way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. Lamb bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was taking this one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, David Peralta. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Hit out towards second. Hernandez moving to his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
In now, Jose Bautista. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And Bautista has a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Peralta
Makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
on to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 23.
So striding in, Aaron Altair, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Seared down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now Carlos Santana. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the pool area and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 3 runs already home here. Pitch popped up. Greinke over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies on top, 6-1. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready for another chance? John Ryan Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. Philadelphia is on top, 6-1. Zach Godley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Zach Godley.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First delivery to him on the way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher. Pat Neshek.
So here now is the pitcher, Pat Neshek, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's an impressive 5 for 8. Softly hit toward the hole. No look, he flips it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of his hitter.
And he is in there.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Paul Goldschmidt becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, David Peralta, and that's in there, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Peralta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Fielder number 23, Aaron Altair.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Aaron Altair, the career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Souza is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 6-3. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The catcher number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
In now, John Ryan Murphy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Alex Avila will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5.
Ball 1. Avila, a native Floridian. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Avila playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Randall Delgado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the pitch. fouled off. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Up around the face. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Delgado is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Ready for another shot now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jarrod Dyson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marte is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And quickly, there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Now batting.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lined into left center. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in, David Peralta. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired.
And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Diamondbacks 4. Rhys Hoskins will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Digging in now, Jose Bautista. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bautista rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 6-4. Hector Neris is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Hector Neris.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I don't care how you find your way on in the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the blue looking for the blast.
Striding in, John Ryan Murphy. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Now batting, the pitcher, Randall Delgado.
A.J. Pollock will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
In there, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High pop-up. Cabrera is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 2, Gerard.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Arizona down to its last strike. Full count still. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Andrews leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Philadelphia slugged